Hi, I'm here to talk about Lloyd Asplund's role from Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, R2, the second season. And Lloyd doesn't really have as much of a presence in season 2 as he did in the first season. It takes a while for him to come back, and Lloyd pretty much lampshades out with a comment talking about basically that it's been a while. And the moment where he comes back is so great, it almost makes it worth it to not have Lloyd show up for a while. But some of the early episodes of season 2, they don't necessarily start off the best. They could have used some more scenes of Lloyd. It took too long for Lloyd to show up. And when he does show up, he is still a consistently great character, hilarious character that has a lot of the wittiest lines and best jokes in the whole show. I just wish there was more of him. I wish there was a way to kind of work him more into the story. But he still has some really memorable moments, and he is used effectively in one of the more emotionally heavy episodes where Lelouch is feeling very conflicted. He pretty much feels like giving up everything. And there's a great comedy relief scene where Lloyd tries Cecile's cooking, just consistently hilarious in Go to Chaos, and just is so funny, so charming, so cool. And he kind of gets to be involved with Lelouch's team for a while, which is fascinating and not explored enough. I would love to see more of that. And there's a scene where it's Lelouch, Suzaku, and C2, the main characters, and then there's another character with them, and who is it? It's Lloyd. C2 and Lloyd arriving to Lelouch and Suzaku. It's like, have Lloyd and C2 ever talked before? What would they talk about? I just feel fascinated to know. It's like, why is specifically Lloyd there with the three leads? Like, I just feel so curious. Like, was it just an excuse to get one of the fan favorite characters there with the main characters? If so, I always approve of that when it comes to Lloyd. But still, it's like, what did C2 and Lloyd talk about? How does Lloyd feel about what's going on? I feel like some of that stuff's hinted at when Lloyd is talking about with stuff with Cecile, but it's like, oh, I want to know more. So that's really what I feel about Lloyd's role in season 2 in general. It's like, I pretty much love everything Lloyd does in the season. He's still one of the most consistently entertained characters and one of the best comedy reliefs in all of fiction. Just, I want to see more of him, and I want to see him be more than just one of the best comedy reliefs. I want to see him get involved in the story. I want to see more of his worldview and how he feels about what's going on. Ugh. But yeah, and there's the thing with him and Millie not really working out, and his reaction to that is pretty priceless, and there's some ambiguity there if regarding how much it affects him personally and whether it actually leaves any impact on him at all. There's a lot of fascinating things, so some questions are kind of thrown out and not fully answered about Lloyd, and also his past with Rakshada is hinted at but not fully explored. So I have a lot of questions, but and I hope that someday they get answered. But would love to see more of Lloyd. Love Lloyd's role in the show, just want more. And you can let me know what you think of Lloyd's role in season 2 in the comments.